We're here at the post office. We're going to pick up the chicks. So I've gone and picked the chicks up from the post office. And this is how they come, in a little box with holes in it. And they ship them priority mail. And as you see here, they call when they arrive. And then they want you to hurry up and get yourself down to the post office and pick them up. Because they're peeping. So cut open the box, and there they are, the poor little darlings. And someone has not survived the trip. But you see how they're all huddled in there, and that keeps them warm, and it keeps them from getting slung all over the box in transit. And they usually do send you an extra chick or two, in case some don't survive, which does happen. So we're going to set them down in here where the heat lamp is warming up the water trough. And we're going to get those little darlings out. And then we'll get them some food and water and get them started. They've been traveling for a couple days, so they are ready. Alright, get everybody out of here. These are from the Freedom Ranger hatchery. They're called Color Yield. They are a little bit faster growing than the straight up Red Rangers. Because I guess they're a little different hybrid. And it's what they had. They were out of the usual Red Rangers, like completely sold out. Even though I went to order in August. Okay, so there's everybody. We'll be getting them warmed up, and I'll get them a drink of water and some food, and get them started on the food, and I'll show you how that works. So that loud chirping is a distressed chick. So this deal, come on now guys, don't get under there. This thing has this little feeder has this top that goes on it so they don't kick all the feed out. But I take that off in the beginning so that they can just get right in there and figure out what's going on. They have amazing instincts. And once they figure out that this is the food, they will get right to it. There you go, peepers. If once you see how a couple of them have started eating, well, they will show all the others. You don't have to show every chick, but once they get the idea, they're rocking. Okay, next thing is their water. How's it going, bird brains? Let's see if we can get them going with a little water here. These meat birds are very smart. They have got the survival instincts, and usually they figure all this out by themselves. But if they don't, you can just take somebody, come here you go, and you just gently dip their beak in the water. There you go. How'd you like that? Come here you go. Give you a little drink. What'd you think about that? Now they're all finding it. There you go. Champions. That's right. Amazing, isn't it? They've traveled 2 days in a box without food or water, and here they are, just doing it all. And they should be fine now. You need to make sure that they're going to be warm enough. This is a 125 watt heat lamp, which has seemed pretty good in this water trough. This is a 100-gallon Tartar water trough. They called it a 2x4. Oval Ultra 100. It's a 100-gallon trough. You can use a black plastic, a Rubbermaid tub. I got the metal one because I like to use it inside, and I didn't want any chance of the heat lamp melting the plastic or causing a fire. And this is pretty safe. So, heat lamps are really prone to causing fires, and this just seemed like the safest way to go for brooding chicks. And it's just 25, these 25 chicks should do just fine in here for a week or maybe even 2. And then they'll get a little bit bigger space. But it also provides a draft-free environment with the solid walls, and drafts are about as important as anything with chicks. How's everybody? Aren't they cute? You guys are cute. Everybody needs a drink. We'll come back and see them in a little bit. So right now they're all piling up directly under the heat lamp. And what that tells us is they're cold. When they're piling up like that, they're just not warm enough. So they may get warm enough. The heat lamp is maybe 16 or 18 inches above them, and they haven't had any warmth, so they just all had their first drink and food, so they may warm up here. We'll know that they're warm enough when they're scattering out and maybe even hanging out a little bit on the edges of the light. But right now they're cold. That's what you're seeing there. And if you don't address the fact that they are cold, they will pile up and kill each other. They'll smother each other. So they might need a 250 watt bulb. I'm going to give them 30 minutes and see if they warm up, and we'll take it from there. So everybody's all warmed up now. And you see how no one is really hanging out in the very brightest spot of the light. They're all sort of around the edges of the light. That's exactly what you want to happen. That means they're regulating their temperature by how close they get to the hot spot. They're just staying on the perimeter of the hot spot. Nobody's cold, nobody's piled up, nobody's cheeping loudly. So they all look good, and eating, drinking, chilling out. These are happy chicks. This is exactly what you want to see. So good for now.